Consistency. It's not dramatic. It's not glamorous. It rarely gets applause. But it is the quiet force behind every transformation, every achievement, every success story you admire. This audiobook is your guide to mastering that force. Not through perfection, not through intensity, but through small, steady actions that compound into a life you're proud of. Let's begin the journey. Chapter 1: The Hidden Power of Consistency. Consistency is the bridge between goals and results. Between who you are and who you want to become. Most people underestimate it because it feels too simple, too ordinary, too slow. But consistency is not about speed. It's about direction. It's about showing up, again and again, even when the excitement fades. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. Chapter 2: Why Small Steps Matter More Than Big Leaps. We love big leaps. They feel exciting. They feel heroic. But big leaps are rare. Small steps are daily. A single workout won't change your body. A single study session won't change your mind. A single act of kindness won't change your relationships. But repeated over time, they transform everything. Small steps are powerful because they're sustainable. They're doable. They're repeatable. Consistency turns small steps into unstoppable momentum. Chapter 3: Motivation is a spark, not a strategy. Motivation feels good. It gets you started, but it doesn't last. Motivation rises and falls with your mood, your energy, your environment. Consistency doesn't care about any of that. Consistency is a decision, a commitment, a promise to your future self. When motivation disappears, and it will, consistency is what keeps you moving. Chapter 4: The Identity Shift, Becoming the Person Who Shows Up. Consistency isn't just about what you do. It's about who you become. Every time you show up, you cast a vote for your future identity. You become the person who works out, the person who reads, the person who saves money, the person who keeps promises, the person who doesn't quit. Identity is built through repetition. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Chapter 5: The Art of Starting Small. People fail because they start too big, too fast, too intensely. Consistency thrives on simplicity. Start with 5 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of exercise, 1 page of writing, one small habit you can't fail. Small beginnings lead to big endings. When you make it easy to start, you make it easy to continue. Chapter 6: The Power of Routine. Routines remove friction. They eliminate decision fatigue. They turn effort into autopilot. When something becomes part of your routine, it stops being a struggle. It becomes a natural part of your day. You don't think about brushing your teeth. You don't debate whether to shower. You just do it. Consistency becomes effortless when it becomes routine. Chapter 7: How to Stay Consistent When Life Gets Hard. Life will interrupt you. Stress will test you. Distractions will tempt you. Consistency doesn't mean never breaking the chain. It means never letting the break become the end. When life gets hard, lower the bar, don't quit. Do the minimum, not nothing. Keep the habit alive, even in small ways. A 1% effort still counts. A tiny step still moves you forward. Consistency is not about perfection. It's about persistence. Chapter 8: Overcoming Setbacks Without Losing Momentum. Setbacks are not failures. They are part of the process. What matters is how quickly you return. Most people quit because they feel guilty for slipping. But guilt is a trap. It keeps you stuck. Instead of guilt, choose awareness. Instead of shame, choose adjustment. Instead of quitting, choose recommitment. A setback is not the end. It's a lesson. Chapter 9: The Compound Effect, When Consistency Becomes Unstoppable. Consistency compounds. Slowly at first. Then suddenly, one day, the results appear. People call it overnight success. But you know the truth. It wasn't overnight. It was daily. It was steady. It was earned. Consistency turns effort into excellence. It turns time into transformation. The compound effect is the reward for not giving up. Chapter 10: Becoming Unshakable. Consistency builds something deeper than habits. It builds self-trust. You begin to believe in your ability to follow through. You begin to rely on your own discipline. You become someone who doesn't break promises to yourself. That is the real power of consistency. Not the results, but the person you become along the way. Unshakable, focused, committed, capable. Consistency is not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about showing up for yourself, even when it's hard. Even when it's boring. Even when no one is watching. Your future is shaped by what you do daily. Not someday, not when you feel ready, but today. Start small, stay steady, keep going. Your life will change, one consistent step at a time.